At the direction of President Joe Biden in March, the Secretary of Commerce started the designation process for a proposed national marine sanctuary.
This last pursuit was to finish the protections of Howland and Baker Islands, as well as Kingman Reef and Palmyra Atoll, to the full extent of the EEZ.
Members of the Pacific Remote Islands Coalition from Guam, DC, and Hawaii met with CNMI House lawmakers ahead of this week's public meetings on Guam, Saipan, Tinian, and Rota. The island areas are southwest of Hawaii and over 2,000 miles from the Marianas.
These are some of the last vestiges in the world where there's pristine oceans that are left.
The coalition's ask includes co-management involving indigenous voices in the decision-making process. They shifted their intent for monument designation after public feedback.
There is a big difference between a monument and a sanctuary. The monument is designated by a president's signature, which is what happened with the Marianas Trench Marine National Monument. The sanctuary process starts with how Hoku was sharing, with submitting a nomination, engaging community, going through draft management plan comments.
The discussion comes to the Marianas because of its U.S. territory status. The group says public meetings with Pacific nations with looser U.S. ties are likely to happen in a year.
The underlying question we still have is, where is the federal government that's actually imposing this? I like to speak to the people that is going to implement.
There's talk of invoking the CNMI Covenant's 902 consultation power, which is a direct line to talks with the White House on major issues. It's the lack of consultation that worries local government officials.
There's no real consultation. There's no real coordination, cooperation, none of that. It's going to happen. Brace yourself.
Tomas Manglonia, KUAM News, Saipan.